Mr. Speaker, House Resolution 480 provides for consideration of H.R. 10, the Scholarships for Opportunity and Results Reauthorization Act, H.R. 692, the Default Prevention Act. These bills are important steps forward on two issues of great importance to Americans: education and fiscal issues. H.R. 10, the Scholarships for Opportunity and Results Reauthorization Act, also known as the SOAR Reauthorization Act, would continue important funding provided to help young students here in Washington, D.C. reach their full potential. This legislation would provide $60 million annually for 5 years, split equally among the district's public schools, charter schools, and the District of Columbia Opportunity Scholarship Program, which enables low-income students to attend a private school that would otherwise be out of their reach. Two amendments to the bill have been made in order for consideration, one by a Republican and another by a Democrat. I have great confidence that the SOAR Reauthorization Act is a positive step for students in the District of Columbia, and that through its example, it will provide a model for success that could be adopted by states across the country. The rule also provides for consideration of H.R. 692, the Default Prevention Act. As my colleagues are all aware, the Treasury Department has asserted that its ability to use extraordinary measures to avoid reaching the statutory debt limit will be exhausted in coming days, possibly by November 3rd. The legislation before us is a vital step to take default off the table should extraordinary measures be exhausted, providing certainty to financial markets and hardworking Americans that we will pay our debts and meet our obligations. The Default Prevention Act would authorize the Secretary of the Treasury to issue debt obligations necessary to continue making principal and interest payments on our debt, and would also ensure continued access to the funds in the Social Security Trust Fund necessary to pay Social Security benefits in full. Mr. Speaker, it is simply common sense that we permanently close out the possibility of default and give seniors and other Social Security beneficiaries confidence that they'll continue to receive the funds they rely on. We can protect the full faith and credit of the United States and ensure that our credit ratings and economy are not impacted by policy battles here in Congress over future spending policies. Mr. Speaker, I commend this rule and both the underlying bills to my colleagues for their support, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentlewoman reserves the balance of her time. Gentleman from Florida.